Camilla. It's Wednesday, October 2nd, and we are back! There's a lot going on at ATown today. It's Hispanic Heritage Month, and today we salute Dominican-American writer Julia Alvarez. Alvarez has become one of the most critically revered Latina writers and has published poems, novels, and essays throughout her career. Some of her most famous books include In the Time of Butterflies and How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accents. She was born in New York City in 1950 before her family moved to the Dominican Republic when she was a baby. They stayed there throughout Alvarez's childhood until her father's involvement in a failed attempt to overthrow the militant dictator forced the family to flee to the United States in 1960. In 2014, President Barack Obama presented Alvarez with the National Medal of Arts. There are a couple of Hispanic Heritage Month events on the calendar this week. Later today, Latinx will be hosting the Latino Family Forum in the library from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. School representatives will be on hand to share important information with families. The festivities will include dinner and a movie selected by Latinx students. Tomorrow, a panel of local Hispanic business professionals will be here for a discussion in the library from 11 to 1. Then, next Thursday, October 10th, the Hispanic Heritage Women's Teen Health Forum will be held in the library from 5:30 to 7. This event will be moderated in Spanish for attendees. News from the performing arts. No fewer than 14 musicians were selected to the Senior Regional Orchestra from Albemarle's orchestra. Congratulations to all and Miss Carrie Finnegan, our orchestra director. Halloween is coming up, and if you're looking for another way to celebrate it, join Patriot Productions for the first annual Halloween Film Festival. On Wednesday, October 30th, Albemarle's filmmaking classes will celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the filmmaking program with a screening of a few of their spookier films from the last few years. The festival will be accompanied by a bake sale and costume contest with some awesome prizes. Admission is free and open to the public. Donations will be gratefully accepted and all proceeds will go towards funding future film projects. It's Wednesday, that means it's time for another dose of Who's Who in ATown.
So could you start with telling us your name?
Yeah.
If you want to, of course. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I'm Jaxson
Okay, that's...
Hermsmeier.
You're in the filmmaking class this year, aren't you?
Yeah, yes.
Mr. P's your teacher, right?
Yes, so I'm in his advanced filmmaking during 3B.
Okay. Why or how did you get into filmmaking?
Last year, I needed an extra elective credit, and so I thought of all the things I could take. I really enjoy creating stories, so I thought film was a good option, a good fit. I took film and video production just randomly and loved doing the news all last year. So then when I was able to take another film class this year, I chose filmmaking because I prefer the story aspect to the news aspect.
Okay. What's the filmmaking process like?
It takes a whole school year.
Okay.
It's fun. It's gonna be fun, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of editing.
Since I am crept in favor with myself, I'll maintain it at some little cost. But first, I'll turn yon fellow in his grave, in return, lamenting to my love. Shine out, fair sun, until I've bought a glass, that I may see my shadow as I pass.
Can you tell me about the audition film you were in?
Audition was very fun. Audition was easy to make, and I enjoyed acting more than I ever knew I would. I got a love for something new in my life from Mr. P's class, and it has been a very transformative year. I love film.
But you were in the video and production class, so how did you get an acting spot in audition?
So I had a study hall during 4A last year, and Mr. P, because I was always in the library during study hall, and Mr. P's class is right here at the library. Mr. P saw me there, and I was in his film and video class, so he knew me, and he asked, Jaxson, I'm in need of an actor. At first I was going to be like an extra, then it became, I was the lead role. I need an actor, can you act? It was the first time I've ever acted, and I did it, and had fun, and I am really excited to make another film this year.
Shut up! I had to kick your ass right now.
Do it then. Stop talking and do it. Better yet, just stop talking. I don't want to hear anymore.
Are you making a film of your own this school year in filmmaking?
Yes, so myself and a couple of friends in my filmmaking class, we have already come up with an idea for our film and we are excited to produce it.
Are you interested in acting in the film that you're going to be making?
100%.
Oh, and what, like a lead role, or do you...
Not lead. I want to leave that for somebody else most likely, but we will see what I do.
Okay.
I'm excited to make a film, not necessarily act.
I know
but
this is
I will act.
I know it's still in the progress and stuff, but can you tell us a little bit what the film's about? Or is that classified?
That's confidential.
And now here's Alec with sports.
Well, now you know what happens when prep rallies get rained out. On Saturday, the Albemarle Patriots took the field for their homecoming matchup against Orange. Maybe it was the Saturday afternoon heat. Maybe it was the absence of the marching band. Or maybe it wasn't our day. The team fought hard and stayed in the game until late, but ultimately they came up short in a 43-20 loss. The team continues to hunt for their first win of the season when they travel to Fluvanna this Friday. Last night, the hockey team braved the rains and showed up for its match against Charlottesville. Charlottesville probably wishes it hadn't. The Patriots defeated the Black Knights 7-0 in a game that saw Kenzie King score 3 goals and assists on 3 others. Riley Maynard scored twice. Goalies Claudia Ruiz and Bella Love combined for the shutout. Volleyball also took on Charlottesville last night and won 3 straight sets to lift its record of 5-0 in the district. Tomorrow night, both the field hockey and volleyball teams get back to work here against Louisa. Both matches start up at 5:30. Varsity field hockey gets underway at 7, and the varsity volleyball team will look to complete its perfect Jefferson District season at 6:30. Come on out and show your support for your Patriots. And now we come out.
Thanks, Alec. Miss McKinley and the art department want to remind you that it's Inktober, and all students and staff are challenged to participate in a month-long ink drawing competition. You can find and use the Inktober picture prompts provided, or just go to freestyle. Drawing must be school appropriate and submitted to Miss McKinley with your name and email address on the back. All appropriate submissions will be displayed in the Peer Tutoring Center in November, and the prize drawing will take place on November 2nd. So whip out that pen and start drawing. Finally, we'll announce the winner of this week's Staff Celebrity Doppelganger tomorrow. So you have a few more hours to tell us who you think Mr. Segler looks like. That's all we have for today. We'll sign off with Mr. Lechty's Latin Word of the Day. See you all tomorrow on ATown Today.
Hi, this is Mr. Lechty. Welcome to Latin in 17 seconds. Word today is apropinquo. It means I approach, or I come near to. Means towards, pinquo means near. We get the words approximately from this. Apropinquo. I approach the Latin classroom. You should too. Take Latin. Come by to room 223 to learn more.